Hey everyone, it's me again. My name is Amber, and I just like pretty much half the world love to watch movies. And I thought it would be kind of fun to do a little review on a movie I just watched recently. And just to give my own 2 cents about what I thought about the movie and my personal opinions, my favorite part, and just basically my overall thoughts. And the movie I'd like to start with would be the movie Strangers 2 that starred Christina Hendricks and Bailee Madison. And I have to say that firstly, when I first heard that movie was going to be made, I was beyond excited. First, I love the first one. But also, I like movies that, I like horror movies and thriller movies and slasher movies. And I also am a huge fan of Bailee Madison and Christina Hendricks. And I have to say that this movie, to me, solely in my opinion, I thought it was absolutely amazing. Like, I loved it. There were some parts that literally make me jump out of my seat. And there were some parts that I was, like, beyond shocked by. And there were a lot of parts, and I'm like, whoa. I have to say that, firstly, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Bailee Madison. I've been watching her since, the first movie that I ever saw her in was, oh my gosh, I just forgot the name of that movie. But anyways, I've been watching her since she's been on Hallmark. And if any of you have watched her movies, she's on a lot of Hallmark movies. But I've been watching her career through the years, and I love watching her movies. She's in my opinion, she's a great actress. Christina Hendricks, I'm not as familiar with. I just recently started watching her stuff, but I definitely have to say I'm a big fan of hers. This movie by itself, for being a horror movie, it was really good. Actually, I liked it. I liked it a lot. There were scenes that. I had to say that I liked the creepiness of it, like the stalkerish effect of it. The three people who were the strangers did, to me, a great job. There's a scene in the car when the dad is in the car and the guy comes into the car with, it looks like an ice pick thing, and he just stabs him in the throat. But the way he does it so meticulously, he's looking at this object in his hand and going I'm going to kill you with this, as he turns up the radio, and he has that weird old mask on his face, and it was very well done. The girl, there's a scene where Bailee Madison's character Kinsey walks into the house by herself because she's trying to run from that girl, one of the strangers, and she goes in and finds a Jack-in-the-Box, and I'm like, okay, every movie I've ever seen, if there's a Jack-in-the-Box scene, it's not going to be a good thing. It's a bad thing. Anyways, the way that she holds the Jack-in-the-Box and then the girl kind of pops up behind her, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's creepy. That's super creepy. And then there's also the car scene where the older stranger, the older man, the guy who plays the oldest stranger, keeps ramming the police car, and he eventually catches fire. And when Bailee Madison takes the lighter out of her pocket and has this, it looked like almost a Carrie-esque moment when she's taking the lighter out of her pocket, and just the look on her face as she sets the car on fire. It was just that was epic to me. And then the fact that she's running to the what's that thing called? To the little wooden ramp or archway or whatever it's called, to escape as the guy's walking behind her. And I'm like, that was just a crazy scene. But the whole movie as a whole was incredible. I liked it a lot. When I went to the theater and I saw it, everyone was so invested in this movie. I mean, there are parts where everyone was telling them to run because you're wanting them to get out of there. And it was a fight for survival, of course, and the fact that Christina Hendricks' character dies so quickly in the movie and so horribly in the movie. Not in a bad way, but that's a horrid death. But just the movie in itself was just incredible, in my opinion. I really liked it. And I thought for Bailee Madison's, I'd say it's her second, I think it's her second horror movie, maybe it's her third, but her first one as like a pure adult was really good. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to own it myself. I do own quite a few movies. I can't wait to own it, though. That was an awesome movie. I loved it. The only thing I'd say I was disappointed by was the song by Tiffany, I Think We're Alone Now, isn't in the movie, but it's in the trailer, was a little bit disappointing to me. But the movie by itself, I personally just loved. I actually did see it twice because the first time the person I went to see it with kept talking. I'm like, oh my gosh, seriously, stop talking. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I'd recommend it to anyone who just wants to go to a movie just to have fun and enjoy and just escape for a little bit. It was just incredible. I loved it. I also, I have quite a few slasher, horror / gory films that I like. But that's definitely probably in my top 10. Like, I liked it a lot. And I think a lot of people will like it. If you aren't so judgmental on who's in it or the way that they do it, to me, the scenes were not predictable. A lot of it was, like, shocking to me. But I don't go into a movie going, okay, I know what's going to happen. I just go in and watch it. But I loved it. I loved it. So I'd definitely go see it. It's only 90 minutes long. It's not that long. But I think you'd enjoy it. I think it's fun and exciting. And I think it just keeps you on the edge of your seat. You're rooting for the characters. And I just loved it. And I love the end of it because it left you thinking, are they going to make a third one? Who knows? It took them 10 years to make this one. Or, sorry, 8 years. 9 years to make this one. So I definitely go see it. I'm curious as to what all of your thoughts are on it. And I'm curious to know what your opinions are. And just want to know what your thoughts are on the movies. And maybe if there's any other movies that you're interested in or think that maybe I would be interested in, just let me know. And I'd be curious to watch them. I do watch movies a lot, like every other person does. But just let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, so thank you for watching this. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.